Hey guys, welcome back. It's November 18th. Hope you had a good week in the market. Options expiration today. Lesson for the day: have a plan, be ready to execute, be decisive, stick to it. We're gonna look at little price action on SPY here. Show you some UNG futures, holding a lot in futures over the weekend. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. We have a Twitter you can follow us on at Happy Money YT, as well as a Discord server. Link for those are in the description. So today being Opex, it was volatile. There's our Twitter and our Discord. Also, it was volatile, but not as crazy as some Opex we've seen. SPY actually pre-market made probably just about the biggest move. It was up, I don't know, 80 or 0.8%, almost a full percent, I think. And then basically just sold off most of the day. So all the pre-market was just fancy shiny things, and then the real volume and money comes in, and it's weak. But it did have a rally towards the end of the day here, to close just about 0.5% up. So yeah, I'm still that divergence is still there on the daily chart. And actually that's a somewhat of a hammer candle, so that's even a bearish candle. So I still think we're going to come down until further ado. Probably, I'd imagine probably passes 390. Basically come down before we make new highs is what I'm thinking. Next week's going to be kind of slow since it's like a half week, but we could see some moves on GME. That's what I'm expecting still. GME's price action today was very interesting. So typically they sell off into SLD, which we've recognized. But yesterday and the day before were pretty bullish. Today looked more of a SLD sell-off. But the price action actually here on the 5-minute, I can't remember last time I've seen GME look like this, where it's just similar size candles and just grinding down so smooth under the 9 moving average like that. That's very, very weird. So I actually bought calls right here, timed the bottom perfectly, bought calls for next week, and I actually closed them out up here. I'll get more on Monday potentially, for a Tuesday run. So market's going to be open Tuesday, Wednesday, and I think Thursday the half day, and then Friday's closed, something like that. Yeah, because Thanksgiving's Thursday. Yeah, I think that's how it is. I don't know. You can check the calendar on our Discord, in fact. GME still looks bullish. It's kind of just consolidating up here, honestly. Yeah, everything still looks good on there. There's no divergences, unlike the SPY. Wait a minute. There is a divergence, like the SPY. That is so, I swear, sometimes we will just add stuff and change stuff. They'll add wicks where there shouldn't be wicks. Was it like this wick? I've even messaged them about it in their chat, like, why is there a wick there? She said, oh, we'll look at it. This wick right here doesn't belong here on SPY. This was a gap up, and they just put a big wick there. Well, according to, we will have to check other charts. There is a slight divergence here on the daily. Very, very subtle. This is 55.35. That is 55.70. So this is a higher RSI than here. That is a lower high. So getting the same reading on SPY as we are GME. So that at least coincides with consistency as SPY and GME moving together. So now, is that RSI divergence going to fail, or is GME not going to rally next week? That is the question. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, because when I even looked at this before, and I'm like, yeah, interesting. GME doesn't have the divergence, but now it does. It's very, very subtle, but it is there. Huh. Okay. Anyways, so don't forget about our lesson today. I'm going to tell you why. Natural gas, very volatile, as you maybe know, more volatile than GME. So it came down a lot pre-market, down like 4.5%. and SPY ripping. This is basically the opposite of both my plays, right? Because yesterday I traded poorly and was over trading and in and out and trading emotionally, and I actually didn't. I only got like 2 hours of sleep the night before, so it shouldn't even been. I should have closed my positions, taken my 2 grand gains, and just chilled. But I got greedy, and then I just threw everything out the window. Anyways, should have taken my gains and waited for a good setup and kind of reset. So I basically was short SPY. SPY had a big rally up, and I was long natural gas, had a big drop down, 4.6%, almost 1%. So I was down like 2 grand then this morning on my futures account, which sucked. And for some reason, I don't know, natural gas just pretty much rallied, just a massive rally. So that was nice, and SPY came down. So that's the thing with futures, since you're not getting theta decay, you can just hold it. Once it comes back, it still has the same value. So it's like shares. So not to say it'll always happen like this or the next day, but it did. My SPY position never went green, so I am still holding that. I'm bearish on a longer time frame. I'm bearish. I don't think this is the bottom. I definitely think we're going to make new lows. So we do have another pop even to fill in this gap. I'll probably just average down on it. But if I have an exit that I can get out, I probably will, unless if it's the downtrend is much more confirmed with lagging indicators like the MACD and 9 moving average and other things like that. Because at this point, there is that divergence, but it is still a little uncertain. That's an early indicator. So anyways, yeah, so this thing ripped up, and then it was getting close to basically my cost basis, and then just got crazy volatile, and news came out about LNG, the gas place, whatever, and it just ripped up, and I was profitable on it, and I wasn't very profitable, but I could have closed it, and then it just plummeted, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thing's crazy. And it came back up, and it wasn't profitable, and that was the part where I should have just planned. And I thought about having a plan. I was like, okay, if I go green on it a bit, I'll exit, unless if it starts to make new highs, because then it looks like it's breaking out of this this trend it's been in, and or this bull flag, because then it was setting up this intraday bull flag, which makes me bullish on it actually. But I didn't have a concise plan that I stuck to, and if I did, it probably would have been better for me today, potentially. Those that plan and stick to it, even if it's not a very good plan, typically do better than those that don't plan at all in the stock market, and I think in real life. Just having a plan and sticking with it goes a long ways, for whatever reason, even if it's a poor plan. Just not changing it and just sticking to it. I could have made a little profit here, closed out. I guess I was thinking there's good news somewhere. I don't know where it is or what it is, but this thing's just gonna rip. But the stress of holding through big downs and stuff, it's like, if you're fine with that, then yeah, hold on for that rip. If you don't like that, then make a plan to get out at a certain gain and then do it. I'm fine with the stresses at times. Other times I'm like, I don't want to be in this or think about this. So it really depends on. I think natural gas is going to go up just coming into winter time and the energy crisis that the world is in. So I'm not too concerned about that. It's just I don't like to hold huge leverage stuff, especially I guess over the weekend, or if there's going to be a long time frame of holding it where it goes really negative. So in this case, yeah, just having a plan and sticking with it would have probably been better. But at any rate, I'm fine. I think it'll probably be good next week if I continue to rally. I mean, we've got a nice bull flag on the hourly. Daily, we've got that bullish MACD. Even if it comes back down here into this range, if it broke this low, then I would be like, okay, I might take a big loss and catch some on the downside. But as long as it kind of holds up some of these supports down here, I think we should be good. So that's UNG, and then SPY. Yeah, I mean, pretty flat today, but a little more bullish. It did cross bullish on the hourly MACD. Do have a green over the 9 moving average, but looks like it's just kind of bouncing off of that support. Old resistance back here, bounced off that yesterday, and I don't see it making new highs, just based on that divergence. But GME having that divergence too is kind of like, oh man, we're not gonna get our Opex run. So, kind of interesting. I don't know why I didn't see it before. So here's the futures account. I was down like 3 grand something earlier today. Came back up at one point. Yeah, I mean it swings around a lot, but since there's no theta, you're just kind of chilling. Although you are paying for the margin, which kind of sucks. Commissions on futures really sucks. Commissions and fees. I mean you're paying a lot. So less trading is better in that sense. And then, but at the same time, holding for less amount of time is probably better because you're building up commission on margin. Here are the trades today. Sold those shares of PRVB. I don't think it went through. It might in the future. I just don't want to hold it for it. And then here's the GMEs I bought on the dip and closed out on somewhat near the high of the day, or at least after that rally. Got some puts for next week for my margin balance for the futures account, and then rolled covered calls on a long-term account. Long-term shares, I just roll those covered calls till Valhalla. All these UWMC, Corsair. I bought back into my Roth IRA, GME shares on here today. We'll see though next week. I mean, if we don't have a run by like Tuesday, maybe if it's not solid by Tuesday at least, I'm thinking it's a dud. Because Wednesday will be the last day, really. I guess we could have a half day in there. I don't know. It's kind of interesting. And then the theta farming account, it's still chilling, not doing anything. It's not doing theta because I bought back into GME shares thinking we're gonna have a rally sooner than now, and we've just been literally in a theta farmer's paradise the last 2 months. I don't know when I bought back in. When was it? Was it here? Was it here? Somewhere. Like, all right, we're rallying. Stop shorting puts and buying in. Maybe it was actually here for this one. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I got, guys. Hope you had a good week in the market. We'll see you on Discord. Peace out.